Hello and welcome. If you're someone who dreads going to bed because you know you'll be up 2, 3, or even 4 times during the night to use the bathroom, you're not alone. For many seniors, this frustrating pattern has a name: Nocturia. It disrupts your sleep, steals your energy, and slowly chips away at your quality of life. But what if the solution isn't found in another medication or expensive sleep gadget, but in a glass of water, used correctly? Yes, you read that right. The way you drink water, not just how much, but when and how, can make all the difference. Today, we're diving into the secret most seniors wish they had discovered sooner: a simple hydration strategy that could dramatically reduce those nightly bathroom trips and help you sleep straight through the night. Nocturia is the medical term for waking up one or more times during the night to urinate. While it might sound like a minor inconvenience, its impact is far-reaching. Interrupted sleep affects your memory, mood, immune function, and even heart health. And here's the kicker: Nocturia isn't just about your bladder. As we age, our bodies undergo changes that make this problem more common. The kidneys produce more urine at night, the bladder holds less, and our brains produce less of the hormone vasopressin, the chemical that tells our body to slow down urine production while we sleep. On top of that, older adults often deal with other health conditions like diabetes, prostate issues, or sleep apnea that worsen nocturia. The result? A tired body and a mind that never feels truly rested. But before we look for complex fixes, we need to understand the simple habit that might be making things worse. Or better. Here's the part that surprises most people. It's not just how much water you drink, it's how and when you drink it that influences your night. Many seniors unknowingly set themselves up for a restless night by front-loading their fluid intake in the evening. Maybe you forgot to drink water during the day, then realize you're thirsty around dinner and try to catch up. Or maybe you've been told to stay hydrated, so you keep sipping water right up until bedtime. The problem is that your kidneys don't sleep, and any extra fluids consumed late in the day have nowhere else to go but into your bladder, often just as you're finally drifting off. According to researchers from the Mayo Clinic, late evening hydration is one of the most overlooked causes of nighttime urination. But here's the good news. Shifting your water intake to earlier hours in the day can dramatically reduce nighttime trips without making you dehydrated. Let's bust one of the biggest myths about nocturia: the idea that drinking less water will help you wake up less at night. It sounds logical. Less water in means less urine out, right? Unfortunately, it's not that simple. When seniors drink too little water during the day, the body compensates in sneaky ways. Your urine becomes more concentrated, which can irritate the bladder and actually increase the urge to urinate. Dehydration also triggers your kidneys to hold on to water, disrupting normal urine production rhythms. Even worse, being dehydrated can lead to dizziness, constipation, urinary tract infections, and low blood pressure, all problems that make your nights and days even harder. A study published in the journal BMC Geriatrics found that seniors who stayed well hydrated throughout the day had better bladder control and fewer nighttime awakenings. The real key isn't drinking less, it's drinking smarter. And that starts with the right timing. So, what does drinking smarter actually look like for seniors struggling with nocturia? It begins with adopting an intentional hydration schedule, one that works with your body's natural rhythms instead of against them. The golden rule: front-load your fluids. That means drinking most of your water in the morning and early afternoon, when your kidneys and bladder are most active. Aim to consume about 60 to 70% of your daily fluid intake by 2 p.m. For example, start your day with a full glass of water within 30 minutes of waking up. Continue sipping steadily throughout the morning, not chugging, but spreading it out evenly. After lunch, begin tapering off. By 6 p.m., your fluid intake should slow down significantly. This schedule gives your body time to process and eliminate excess fluids before you go to bed, easing the pressure on your bladder at night. It's a simple change, but one that can lead to more uninterrupted sleep starting tonight.
Now, here's a trick that sleep specialists and geriatric doctors often recommend, but few people outside the medical field talk about: the 2-hour cutoff rule. It's exactly what it sounds like. Stop drinking all fluids, including water, tea, or even soup, at least 2 hours before bedtime. Why? Because it takes time for fluids to be processed by your kidneys and reach your bladder. If you drink right up until you lie down, your bladder will be working while you're trying to sleep, increasing your chances of waking up with urgency. Following this simple 2-hour rule gives your body enough time to filter and eliminate the fluids so you can go to bed with an empty bladder. And if you're worried about waking up thirsty, try hydrating a little more earlier in the day. According to a 2020 Cleveland Clinic report, patients who followed this cutoff rule saw a significant reduction in nighttime urination within just 1 week. But water isn't the only thing filling your bladder at night. Certain foods and beverages act like stealthy saboteurs, quietly stimulating your kidneys or irritating your bladder, especially if consumed in the evening. Let's start with caffeine. Coffee, black tea, green tea, and even some sodas all contain caffeine, a known diuretic that boosts urine production. Next up, alcohol. Even a single glass of wine or beer in the evening can interfere with your body's antidiuretic hormone, leading to increased nighttime urination. Then there are acidic and spicy foods. Think tomatoes, citrus fruits, chocolate, and chili, which can irritate the bladder lining and make it more sensitive during the night. Seniors should also be mindful of artificial sweeteners and carbonated drinks, which have been linked to overactive bladder symptoms. A good rule of thumb? Avoid bladder stimulants after 6 p.m. and instead opt for calming, bladder-friendly options like warm water, chamomile tea, or a light banana snack. Beyond hydration timing and food choices, a few simple lifestyle adjustments can go a long way in easing nocturia. One of the most effective? Elevate your legs for 30 to 60 minutes in the early evening. Why? During the day, fluid tends to pool in your lower legs and ankles. When you lie down at night, that fluid redistributes into the bloodstream, and your kidneys respond by producing more urine. Elevating your legs in the evening helps shift that fluid earlier, giving your body a chance to eliminate it before bedtime. Gentle physical activity also plays a role. A short walk after dinner supports circulation and digestion while reducing fluid buildup. In addition, bladder training exercises, like Kegels, can help strengthen pelvic muscles and increase the bladder's holding capacity over time. Finally, create a relaxing bedtime routine to reduce stress, since anxiety itself can heighten the urgency to urinate. These small daily habits, when done consistently, can deliver life-changing improvements to sleep quality.
Take, for example, Mr. Robert Klein, a 72-year-old retired teacher from Ohio. For years, Robert thought waking up 3 to 4 times a night was just part of getting older. He tried everything, cutting back on water, avoiding caffeine, even taking over-the-counter sleep aids. Nothing worked, until his doctor suggested something surprisingly simple: change when he drank his water. Robert began front-loading his hydration, drinking 2 glasses in the morning, a glass with lunch, and then gradually tapering off by late afternoon. He also followed the 2-hour cutoff rule and elevated his legs each evening while reading. Within 2 weeks, his bathroom visits dropped from 4 to 1 per night. By the end of the month, he was often sleeping straight through till morning. "I didn't need another pill," Robert said. "I just needed to drink water the right way." His story is a reminder that even lifelong struggles can sometimes be solved with small, smart changes. So let's recap. Nocturia isn't just a nuisance. It's a sleep thief with real consequences for your health, memory, and daily energy. But the solution doesn't have to be complicated. It starts with understanding your body's rhythms and adjusting your habits accordingly. Drink more water earlier in the day, follow the 2-hour cutoff rule at night, avoid bladder irritants like caffeine, alcohol, and acidic foods after 6 p.m., add in leg elevation, light evening activity, and maybe a few pelvic exercises,
and you've got a powerful, drug-free strategy for sleeping through the night. Remember, your body isn't broken. It just needs a better rhythm. And once you find it, everything starts to feel easier. So, tonight, try something different. Fill your glass in the morning, not before bed. Give your body the chance to rest, and let sleep do what it's meant to do: restore, heal, and renew.